Good morning, students. We are doing chapter foreign exchange rate. Today I will be discussing with you determination of foreign exchange rate. We will determine the foreign exchange rate in the same way as we determine price of a commodity on the basis of market forces, that is demand for foreign exchange and supply of foreign exchange in the foreign exchange market. So equilibrium exchange rate is a rate which is determined at a level where demand is equal to supply of foreign exchange. So we can explain it with the help of diagram. So let's see the diagram. OXX represents demand and supply of foreign exchange. OY represents foreign exchange rate, and DD is a demand curve which is negatively sloped because of the negative relationship between price and demand, that is rate and demand. Supply curve, it slopes upward because of the positive relation between rate and supply. This is the E point, equilibrium point, where demand is equal to supply. So corresponding to this we have OR, that is equilibrium rate, and OQ, that is equilibrium quantity. Any other exchange rate other than OR is not an equilibrium exchange rate, like OR1 and OR2. These are not equilibrium exchange rate. Why? Because here demand is not equal to supply. So at OR1 it shows that prices increases from OR to OR1. So there is increase in rate. So due to the increase in rate, demand will decrease and supply will increase. So here the problem is excess supply, because here supply is more than demand. Clear? And as a result, because demand decreases, to increase the demand we will decrease the rate, and it will decrease till it reaches equilibrium level where demand is equal to supply. So rates automatically comes down. Now at OR2, rate is determined at OR2. Here we have a problem of excess demand, because with the decrease in the rate, demand will increase but supply will decrease. So we have a problem of excess demand. So as a result, rate will increase till it reaches equilibrium level. Clear? So we will determine equilibrium exchange rate where demand is equal to supply. This method is also known as free rate of exchange, as rate is freely determined by the market forces. Clear? Next topic is change in exchange rate. So we have already discussed under flexible exchange rate that if there is automatic mechanism, it means with the change in demand and supply, rate will also change. So let's see when there is a change in the exchange rate. So there is only two reasons, whether there is a change in demand or change in supply. So first, change in demand. So change in demand, change means either there is increase or decrease in demand. So under this we have two topics. One is increase in demand and second is decrease in demand. So let's see first point, increase in demand. If there is increase in demand, what will be the effect on exchange rate? Either rate will increase or decrease. So I am going to explain with the help of diagram. Let's see. OX represents demand and supply of foreign exchange. OY represents exchange rate. S is supply curve which slopes upward. It shows a positive relation between supply and rate. Demand, DD is demand curve which slopes downward, as there is negative relation between rate and demand. E is the equilibrium point where demand is equal to supply, and here we have equilibrium rate, that is OR, equilibrium quantity OQ. So this is the initial equilibrium point E. Now if there is increase in demand, so demand curve was DD. With the increase in demand, it shifts rightward, DD1. With the increase in demand, it shows there is a problem of excess demand at original rate. So it makes a new equilibrium point. So new D1 curve intersects supply curve at point E1. So according to this, rate will increase from OR to OR1. So with the increase in demand, due to the problem of excess demand, rates will also increase from OR to OR1. Clear? So with the increase in rate, it means there is a decrease in the value of the domestic currency. It means it shows depreciation in the currency. So after making this diagram, you will explain all these points, that with the increase in demand, there is a rightward shift in the demand curve, DD to D1. Equilibrium point, it shifts from E to E1. Due to excess demand, rate will increase from OR to OR1, and there is increase in quantity also, OQ to OQ1. And increase in rate shows depreciation in the currency, that is decrease in the value of domestic currency in terms of foreign exchange. Here one point arises, there is a net relationship between demand and price. demand. It means if price will increase, demand will decrease. So there is a negative relation. Okay, but here we are doing if demand will increase. So first we are checking the effect of demand on the price. So if demand will increase, to control the demand, price will also increase. Okay, so that's why it shows a positive relation. So generally students get confused in this point that otherwise we are doing a negative relation, but it shows a positive relation. So there is a reason. Earlier we were doing effect of price on demand, and here we are doing effect of demand on price. Clear? So second is decrease in demand. So if there is decrease in demand, let's see with the diagram. Again, initial demand curve DD, supply curve SS, equilibrium is a point where demand is equal to supply, OR is the equilibrium rate and OQ is the equilibrium quantity. Now, if there is decrease in demand, so with the decrease in demand, demand curve shifts leftward. So it makes new demand curve D1. So decrease in demand shows that there is less demand and more supply. So there is a problem of excess supply. So with the problem of excess supply, rates will decrease because to increase the demand, we will increase the rate. So rate decreases from OR to OR1. There is decrease in rates, and quantity will also reduce. And decreasing rate, it shows appreciation in the currency. It means there is increase in the value of domestic currency in terms of foreign currency. So in a nutshell, we can say that if demand will decrease, rate will also decrease. So it shows the cost relation. Why we know now? So we know why it shows the cost relation, because here we are doing the effect of demand on price. Done? Clear? So when you will make the diagram, you will automatically get the answer that rate will increase or decrease. So if you will make correct diagram, automatically you will get the correct answer. Next is change in supply. So there is change in exchange rate due to change in demand or change in supply. So change in demand we have done. Now let's see change in supply. So in supply also there may be increase or decrease in the supply. So let's see. First is increase in supply. If there is increase in supply, what will happen? Foreign exchange rate will increase or decrease. So I am going to explain with the diagram. Let's see. OX represents demand and supply. OY represents exchange rate. Demand is DD is a demand curve. SS is a supply curve, slopes upward. E is the equilibrium point, initial equilibrium point, where OR is the equilibrium price and OQ is the equilibrium quantity. Now the question is if there is increase in supply. So if there is increase in supply, there is rightward shift in the supply. So it shifts from SS to SS1. So increase in supply shows excess supply in the foreign exchange market. So due to excess supply, rate will decrease because there is less demand. So to increase the demand, we need to decrease the rate. Supply is more. So we have new equilibrium point, that is E1, because new S1 curve intersect demand curve at this point E1. So we have new equilibrium point, and according to this we have new equilibrium rate, that is OR1, and new equilibrium quantity OQ1. Clear? So here rate will decrease and it shows that there is appreciation in currency. So decrease in rate means appreciation in currency, that is increase in the value of domestic currency in terms of foreign exchange. Clear? Now second is decrease in supply. So now if there is decrease in supply, what will be the effect on the exchange rate? Let's see. Again we have a E equilibrium initial point where demand and supply curve intersect, and OR is the equilibrium point. Original equilibrium point, and OQ is the original equilibrium quantity. Now if there is decrease in supply, so with the decrease in supply curve shifts leftward, SS to SS1, clear, and this new curve intersect demand curve at point E1. So according to this, rate will increase from OR to OR1 because of excess demand, and quantity will also decrease from OQ to OQ1. So here increase in rate, it shows there is decrease in the value of domestic currency in terms of foreign currency. It means there is depreciation in the currency. Clear? So in this way we can find out there increase or decrease in foreign exchange rate due to change in demand or supply. So in supply we can conclude that if supply will increase, price will decrease. So it shows a negative relation. Why? Because again the same reason, here we are doing the effect of supply on price, and earlier we were doing the effect of price on supply. That's why we were doing the cost relation. So here it shows a negative relation. So I hope it is clear. So if you are not able to learn these points, so it's very simple, very easy. Make the diagram, find the point whether there is increase or decrease. If you will make the correct diagram, you will automatically get the correct answer. So these questions are important in 1 mark also, in 4 mark also. So we are done with this chapter. Your chapter is finished. Thank you.